fine.
You can be free after. Hi guys, I'm Tasia.
Hey, I'm Gabby.
And we're both fourth-year computer science students at Cal Poly. And today I brought Gabby onto my show. Because she's one of the smartest people I know, to be quite honest with you. And
she's lying.
No, you're really good at CS. And so, I mean, did you know what CS was before you came to Cal Poly?
Yeah, so my dad was actually a software engineer, so I got to see him doing coding and stuff, and I kind of just am a carbon copy of him, to be honest, so I just, like, followed his footsteps right on in.
Okay.
Yeah.
And has your understanding of computer science changed now that you're fourth year?
Yeah, at first I thought it was just going to be pretty dry, and, like, just, like, honestly, I thought I was just going to be, like, all math and coding and typing and boring. But as a fourth year, like, after seeing all the classes, I found that there's so many directions you could go with it. You could mix bio in there, you could mix, like, just machine learning, you could mix just all sorts of stuff, mobile app that, like, makes it, like, adds design, all sorts of stuff.
And that might sound scary, but once you're here and you are understanding what all this means, it's really fascinating. I don't think it would intimidate you, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. So what made you choose Cal Poly over other schools?
Yeah, honestly, like, the learn by doing principle, like, really drew me in, and then, I took a visit here, and then got to, like, talk to girls in Wish and in Sweet, which are, like, two clubs here that have a lot of women in CS in it, and they just, like, raved about the career fairs, about the support here, and I was sold.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. So what is the program about? I mean, computer science is so broad. What do they teach you here?
Yeah, honestly, they start by teaching you, like, the fundamental stuff, like, so they, like, I, like, came in knowing no coding, and then they, like, really walk you through the ways. Like, the first class you'll take here will be, like, an intro, like, in a fun way. Like, I took a game design class for my first CS class here, and then after that, you get, like, the fundamentals of coding. And then from there, they just give you, like, everything you need in order to succeed.
Yeah. And then you can choose electives, like creating a website or making a mobile app and things like that that can, you know, whatever interests you, you pick.
Yeah, once you get through, like, the fundamentals, you get to, like, pick a path, which is really cool.
Yeah. Okay. Do you feel pressure from your peers, you would say, or your parents, or maybe even professors?
I get a lot of healthy pressure from my peers. So seeing people, like, talk about projects, or, like, talk about, like, just, like, applying to internships and things that they did over the summer, like, encourages me, like, oh, go do that too, like, oh, start your project, or, oh, like, why don't you apply, it won't hurt, so... I've gotten healthy pressure there. And then healthy pressure from professors, too. I feel like they really encourage you to go to their office hours and, like, to start things soon, and it's been really helpful for me.
Okay. So, we covered this. Gabby's smart. So what do you do to succeed in your classes and do well?
Honestly, I have, like, a planner, and I'll write, like, the fun activities that I have, as well as the, like, coding times that I want to do. So, like, at the end of the week, I'll have, like, a concert to go to, or, like, I'll have, like, hike with Keisha, or something, interviewed her earlier. And then, like, but, like, during, the week, I'll have, like, a coding block, and then during that block, I'll try to get as much done as I can, just, like, focus in, refer to notes, and then I feel like that's really helped me. I also, if you start it early, you have time to, like, go in and talk to the professor, which is key, because, like, if you get stuck, it's, like, sometimes hard to just try to figure it out. Sometimes if someone just looks at it, like, it takes a minute versus you for, like, 2 hours, like, like bumbling around trying to get it.
That's super important. So. And I think even for myself, I've changed a lot since freshman year. Because when I was a freshman, I was like, I need to finish this assignment. I have to get it turned in. Whereas now, I recognize, okay, if it's not feasible for me to get 100% on this, that's okay. It's okay not to finish every single little thing. As long as you're learning the big concepts, that's what matters. So, pushing yourself in a healthy manner, but not to a point where you're driving yourself crazy. Another thing is, do you ever, so when you say a coding block, do you sit for 3 hours straight and code, or, like, do you take breaks in between? How does it look, you know?
Usually it's, like, super evident when it's time to take a break. So, like, I'll, like, try to, like, code the whole day, but, like, at some point you just start going down these, like, nasty rabbit holes of just, like, going the wrong way. You start to, like, do hacky things that just don't work, and that's when you need to walk away. Like, I'll usually go for a run, personally. And then when I come back, all of a sudden it's, like, you're refreshed, your brain is happy, and, like, usually then you fix it immediately, and you, like, are like, what was I doing before? So.
And there's a really coding intensive class that we've both taken, and the professor would always say this too. He's like, if you're working at something for 30 minutes and you're not making any progress, go take a shower, go make yourself some food, drink some freaking water. Because when was the last time you did that? You, watching this, drink some water. But yeah, things like that are really important to do, and just taking breaks when you know you're not making any progress is important. So, okay. You mentioned doing social things. So how would you say CS affects your social life?
Honestly, I feel like oh my gosh, it's giving me the best of friends.
Yeah.
All my friends are in CS, which at the first, it wasn't like that, but then, all of a sudden it just developed into, oh my goodness, they're in CS, they're in CS, they're in CS.
Yeah.
So, the first thing that came to mind is, I love CS people.
Yeah.
But,
maybe we got lucky,
yeah.
I love our friend group, so.
Yeah, they just helped me through the classes. The hard classes don't feel hard when, both of you are struggling, you're with a friend, and, people are going out on a Friday night or something, but you're with your friends, so you're kind of just, stuffing yourself with chocolate, and you're like, it's fine, and, but it works, because you have your support system, but
then you balance it by going out Saturday night instead.
Yeah, no, and then you go do fun things with your CS friends, too,
yeah.
We went to a concert this weekend, we do game nights all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good group of girls, I would say. And it's not just girls, you just find a good group of friends that can support you and push you through it. So.
Yeah.
Okay. What are the most fun computer science classes you've taken?
I took mobile app development, which I found to be super fun, because there was, a lot of design aspect to it. I got to pick exactly what I wanted my app to be, and then I got to pick the layout of it. It was super fun. And then there was, the coding aspect, too. So, it had everything that I wanted, so I really liked that class.
Okay, so you get to do, the user interface as well as the back-end code.
Yeah, I liked how it, incorporated a lot of CS principles as well as, creativity.
Yeah. Because you get to pick the colors,
yeah.
the designs, it's fun.
Yeah.
You can spend a lot of time on just that.
Yeah.
Okay. So where would you say you found the most support in the major, getting through it all?
Yeah, honestly, there's been two sources of support, professors and then my friends. So, her, she's super, super support. I've had her since, freshman year. Yeah, and then, so, bonds like these really get you through. You just don't feel alone ever, and, I don't know, it just made me happy. And then, also, I've had, fantastic professors, who just, you could go into office hours and they'll chat with you about stuff, not even CS related, you feel like they're your friend, which I think they are, and for instance, Dr. V he was the former head of our department here at Cal Poly. He bumped into me at a career fair. I was a freshman wandering around lost, and he was just you look lost, and I was yeah,
I am.
yeah, and then since freshman year, we've been setting up meetings to either talk about CS stuff, if I ever have a question or just need his support, he's there, willing to help, ready for it, and then he'll also just chat with me about outside stuff, so I just feel like I have a really good friend in him.
Yeah.
So that's really helped me get through. Yeah.
Another support system I would say has really helped me is WISH. We kind of mentioned that earlier. It stands for Women in Software and Hardware, and you were actually on the board of officers, right?
Yeah.
So can you talk a little bit about that?
WISH is, like she said, Women in Software Hardware. It's just a group of a lot of people in CS software, and then they all get together and have a lot of events, social ones, as well as ones that just, help you succeed. They do resume stuff, midterm studying sessions with, a bunch of snacks, and, one of the professors here, Julie Workman, has, an end-of-the-year barbecue with WISH every year, where she just, grills, and we have, a pool party. So it's just, a lot of fun events. And then my favorite is Grace Hopper, which is the Women in Computing celebration.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Yeah.
But
WISH has a huge company sponsor us, and so they're able to send over 80 girls to go, and they pay for the airfare, hotels, their food, and I'm so thankful for the opportunity because I got to go when I was a sophomore, and going to Grace Hopper was just so empowering, and I'm sure you can say the same, right?
Oh yeah, it kept me so happy about CS because I was getting really stressed about classes and then went to Grace Hopper and was just so I love my major so
yes, we can do it.
Women in STEM so it's
and the other thing about WISH is I know that they help you you can plan your classes with them, and that helped me so much as a freshman because I was so lost, and so I'm sure other universities have that, but I know Cal Poly for a fact has WISH, and I'm so thankful for that. So okay. Kind of asked this already, but how do you, balance your life overall? Not just social, but maybe mental stuff and mental health for yourself. What do you do?
Yeah, so honestly, when there's a really heavy quarter or just a really heavy class, sometimes it just comes in waves of just a lot of work. I have to remind myself that you have to do things that like are for you during that time. Like for me personally, I need to go to the gym. I need to like move. So like if I like have a ton of work, I could work all day, but I have to make it to the gym. I can't like code through that.
Yeah.
So for me personally, even if like the code isn't done, I need to make it to that. And like if it's an L, it's an L. But like it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
It's like mental health first, or you're gonna let yourself like tank.
Yeah. That's really important. Okay. And I mean, one other question is, what opportunities has CS and Cal Poly specifically like led you to?
Yeah, so I got an internship last summer at Apple through Cal Poly. Their career fair. Apple came for like an ice cream social, and then from there I just did a bunch of interviews, and now I'm gonna be there full time.
Nice.
Starting next year. Yeah.
So you're graduating right in June, end of June. So
yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, I'm studying abroad actually.
Yeah.
But I'll be graduating and then I'll work at Apple. So.
And did you have any internships before that?
Yeah, sophomore year I interned at Walmart Labs doing like their online retail tech. So that was fun too.
Did you get that internship through Cal Poly as well?
Actually, yeah. Well, because I went to Grace Hopper and that's where I met them. So Wish takes everyone to Grace Hopper, and then I got that one. So everything has been through like Cal Poly opportunities.
Yeah, and I know that companies love recruiting through Cal Poly because the engineers that are developed here are really well equipped for the real world.
Yeah, actually, on my first day at Apple, we had like a group chat of 20 Cal Poly students, and I was like, why are my classmates here? Like, it was like there were so many of us.
Yeah.
So like it was just surprising. They really like us.
Yeah. Okay, I think those are all the questions I had for you. Is there anything else you want to share?
Honestly, just like you could do it. Like come here, do CS. Yeah. It's been really fun for me. Like I have a really good balance. I don't code all the time, so it's
So I mean, one other question then. What advice would you give to someone who's potentially considering CS or doesn't even, know much about it? What would you tell them right now?
Honestly, I would tell them that like if you just like spend the time like to like explore it, there's so many options in there for everyone. Like there's a lot of different directions you could go that you wouldn't just initially expect. And then like people seem to think that it's like really hard, but like if you don't like try it, you never know. Because like I don't think that I'm particularly smart, even though she keeps saying it. But like it's just like I think that it comes with a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Even if I'm not gonna lie, there are hard parts about it, but you find support systems and people that love you and can help you through that process, and I think that makes the biggest difference, whether that be a mentor, a friend, or a club. And not to mention the pay.
Job security. My goal is like to travel as much as I possibly can once I'm out of here. I want to go to New York, Colorado, Seattle. I've got like it mapped out in my head, must happen. And I think that CS is like the perfect way for me to do that because there's so many opportunities out there.
You're employable no matter where you go.
Yeah.
And you're going to be well paid for it too. So, okay.
Yeah.
Well, if that's not enough motivation, I don't know what is. Thanks for watching. Bye.